In our previous video, we have learned about adaptations in plants. In this video, we are going to learn about adaptations in animals. Let's begin with our adaptation in aquatic animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Most aquatic animals breathe through gills, except whales and dolphins, which breathe through lungs. Most aquatic animals have fins or paddles that help them to swim. Example, fish, octopus, turtle, and crab. What differences do you see between terrestrial and aquatic animals? As compared to terrestrial animals, the skin and body shape of aquatic animals appear to have undergone changes. Fishes have scales on the skin and fins on the body. Their body tapers towards both its ends. Fish breathe with gills instead of a nose. Their eyes have transparent lids. They have air bladders within the body to help them to float. Adaptations in amphibians. Frog is an amphibian. It inhabits both land and water. Being a true amphibian, it can breathe in water with the help of skin, and when on land, it breathes with nose or lungs. Duck is not an amphibian but is amphibious. It breathes only with the help of lungs. Duck is a bird, it cannot take oxygen dissolved in water. Waxy coating on the feathers help in quick draining of water in water birds like duck and water hen. There are webbed toes in frog and duck oar-like legs. Both of these help in swimming. Adaptation in forest and grassland animals. Carnivorous animals have strong legs with sharp claws. Tigers have padded paws. This enables them to silently stalk their prey and capture it easily. Their eyes are located on the front of their head. It helps them to spot their prey from a long distance. Herbivorous animals have eyes below the forehead on either side of the head. This gives them wide angle vision. Their legs are long and trapping their strong hooves, which enables them to run fast, taking long leaps. These long and freely moving ears can receive sounds from long distance and different directions. Deer and blackbucks have colors that merge with their surroundings. Their teeth are strong for chewing tough plant materials. Adaptation in desert animals. Deserts are characterized by severe scarcity of water. Their legs are long with flat and cushioned soles. Hence, desert animals have thick skin to prevent loss of water from the body. Adaptation in animals of snowy region. The polar bear has small ears and tail. This adaptation minimizes heat loss. Here, the animals have long hair on their body, long thick hair on the skin, and they are mostly white or silver body color. Adaptation in aerial animals. They have hollow bones, a body covering of feathers, and modification of forelegs into wings. Their body is light in weight and adapted for flying. The body of insects also is light in weight. They can fly with two pairs of wings and also walk with six sticky legs. Adaptation in reptiles. Snakes creep with the help of scales on their skin. Some reptiles use their muscles for creeping. Adaptation for food in animals. The shape of an animal's teeth is related to its diet. Herbivorous, such as deer, has many molars for chewing tough grass and plants. Carnivorous, such as lions, have sharp canines to kill and tear meat. Here is a small activity for you children. You have to write down this table in one of your sheets. Complete the following chart from your own observations. Some adaptations are given here and you have to find out which animals do they have and what are their uses. Like sharp teeth, lion, tiger, and these are used to tear the flesh. Adaptation for blending with the surroundings. Being able to blend into environment is an adaptation known as camouflage. This adaptation helps animals blend in with their surroundings. How do adaptations help animals survive in their environment? An adaptation is a body part or behavior that helps an animal survive in the particular environment. Adaptation can help an animal breathe, catch food, or hide. All animals are adapted to live in certain habitats. Animals that cannot adapt will die out. Remember, adaptation is not a sudden process. It is gradual and continuous. Differences in structure and appearance of present day animals and animals of thousands of years ago are the adaptations that occurred according to prevailing conditions. It is our duty to conserve this diversity. Adaptation in reptiles. Snakes creep with the help of scales on their skin. Some reptiles use their muscles for creeping. Darwin's second principle says if an organism is born with a new beneficial characteristics and is able to survive, this change is preserved in the next generation. This is called the theory of natural selection. Classification of living organisms. It is necessary to classify the living things because it is difficult to study and remember all the diverse organisms in this world. Different scientists have used different criteria and gave the methods of classification. Here is an hierarchy of biological classification. A hierarchy is formed in the classification that starts with kingdom Animalia and kingdom Plantae. Further groups and subgroups are formed depending upon basic similarities and differences. Binomial nomenclature is used to identify each organism. This method was suggested by Carl Linnaeus. Every living organism has given uniform name throughout the world. This is called scientific name. Scientific name consists of two parts. The first part is genes and second species. As per the guidelines of International Code of Nomenclature, every organism has a binomial name. Only organisms belonging to the same species can produce an offspring. All the organisms belonging to the same species may have differences in color, height, habitats, and habits, but still they can reproduce among themselves and form offspring like themselves. Find out the scientific names of some animals and plants in your surrounding and note down them. 29th April is observed as World Frog Protection Day. Killing or harming frog is prohibited by the Wildlife Protection Act.